What's good? My name is Kazuo, coming to you live from LA, but I'm from Yokohama, Japan, and New York City, and I'm gonna be opening for Contrast tonight. We got a crazy fucking set. It's gonna be some crazy fucking energy. I'm performing with a band, yo. With a lot of my music, like my previous music, it's always like about identity and like how I navigate through this shit. You know, and I feel like a lot of people, like perception wise, like they see like very, no pun intended, like very black and white type of thing, and really I'm just like being me. I'm just speaking my reality per se, you know, because I know what I am, so it's just more of me of like tripling down, quintupling down, and all that shit. It's like whether you accept it or not, it's whatever, suck my dick, you know. But with J-Rap, it was just like I'm trying to really show you like the energy of where I came from, whether it's on some Yokohama shit or like some New York shit, you know. It's me, and I don't want to feel like with my music like I'm necessarily like, yo, when you're trying to get into like Japanese hip hop or whatever the case is, you know, I don't want to say like, you know, I'm the introduction. I'm doing me. And if that inspires you to want to check out other Japanese artists, then so be it. But, you know, I'm me. I got my shit. I don't know how much, like, Khan told you, but yeah, like, first time meeting him was, like, on some cliche-ass, like, rap movie shit. Like, we met at a fucking open mic, us, like, being the only, like, Asian rappers there. And we, like, bonded through a fucking cipher and shit. And we was like, yo, right after that, like, let's actually, like, do some shit. Like, we fucking stand out wherever the fuck we go, so attention's gonna be on us, so they're not gonna expect some like crazy ill shit. I mean, I feel like I've always just been drawn to like music that came around the time I was like born, maybe even before that and shit. And you see it with music, like nostalgia is like a fucking drug at this point. People want to be reminded of like shit that came before, because we all like have these rose tinted lenses or whatever you say, and just about the past and shit. So I want to always like evoke that feeling, but also give you something new at the same time, like my interpretation of shit. So like I would take from, you know, some 80s like punk bands and shit like that. I'll take from Dead Kennedys and all that, you know, and try to like put my own spin to it, you know. What opened like my eyes to like this my genreless approach to music is fucking Collision Course 2004 with Jay-Z. Like hearing Numb Encore, fucking Paper Cut and Big Pimpin', Izzo in the end, like the last track where they mixed like 3 songs, what was it, 99 Problems, Points of Authority, and the One Step Closer shit. Yeah, that was like, I was like, yo, can you really fucking do that shit? That like this, it was like how people like this, like have their sexual awakening. That was mine. Yeah, like, yeah. Yeah, my musical sexual awakening. I became like pansexual with the music. The process of creating Kami, it was like high key, not gonna lie, like it was pretty stressful. And like I do fuck with a lot of songs on there. Like I do love Once Upon a Time in Japan, Finding My Way Home, and songs like that. But like the way it was released, it didn't really like capture my vision the way I wanted to. That's why like I don't want to say I like renounce it, whatever you want to say, but like I just, the shit like I started cooking up like after even the ones like I'm prepping right now, it's just, I feel like it's gonna blow Kami out the water. And if you enjoy that album, like by all means, good for you, like I respect that. But yeah, man, it's just I wish it went better than it did. Not to say that it's fucking dog water, it's still pretty good compared to like Akuma, where I guess with all these like projects, I only have like 2 real projects that I dropped out. You know, I've been utilizing like as much shit that I have at my disposal. Akuma, it was just like me dolly, so it was like me really making the beats, me in my like tiny ass apartment and shit, and then going into Kami, and then having access to like, you know, my producer homie, like my musician homie, who's like way better at guitar than me and shit like that, being able to use him for like guitar solos or whatever the fuck, you know, trying to expand, like add more rock, or just show people that I'm more than just like, you know, what people think I am, you know what I'm saying? It was on some other wave. I just, with my music, I try to just tell my story, even if I told this story like 10 billion times, you know, I just want to like, you know, say how I feel, what was my experiences growing up in Japan, because I feel like there's not many artists, like there's clearly a lot of Japanese artists, but I feel like not a lot of them really have like the way I grew up, you know. Not a lot of people can relate. But hopefully by telling my story, you can take bits and pieces, whatever, apply it to yourself, you know. And that's really it. I just speaking my reality. Yeah, I just have a list also of like future song titles and shit. Yeah, like the most clickbaity shit. Like I have one that says, "Oh my God, he touched her where?" Fucking parentheses gone sexual. Who said it could be one place? You know, I feel at home in Yokohama. I feel at home in New York. I currently live in LA, and I like it here. I think it's an amazing city. Wherever the fuck I touch down on, even if it's a place I'm not really from, you know, I could go to fucking Miami as long as I'm comfortable there. You know, it's fucking home. Yeah, no, I can't feel 100% at home because I don't like the way Jonah looks right now behind you and shit. He feeling a little. He got that colonizer energy. Nah, we don't fuck with Jonah here. Yeah, but nah, yeah, like you said, man. Yeah. Like you said, the spider on the face, spider web on the neck. You got the Hokusai wave right here, wraps around my wrist and everything, because it's called the Great Wave of Kanagawa, and that's where I'm from. Yokohama's in Kanagawa, and this is my favorite one right here. So this right here is the Bay Bridge. This is the bridge that's in Yokohama, but then it's connected to the George Washington Bridge in New York, just, you know, bridging my two worlds and shit like that. And yeah, the little Akira tat right here, the Sakura right here. A lot of this shit is like just hella random, just how I'm feeling. I'm not the type to like really plan out a tattoo. It's just in the moment because I overthink a lot, and I don't even remember the Saturn right here, but I got it. And I have a half sleeve, but I have to like take off my jacket and shit. But it's there's pictures of it. But yeah. I like a lot of Japanese like shit. I think this is like my Japanese arm. Yeah. So I'm waiting to like do maybe a bigger piece for this one. I'm just like really doing me. I'm trying to just make the best music I can, like be the best artist I can be possible, like be the artist that I would listen to, really. And even though like identity is so strong within my music, I take influences from wherever. It don't even matter, like, you know, it don't even matter where the artist is from, you feel me? If they make ill shit, they just whatever. And I feel like, yeah, with music, like we're out here, we're sharing, you know, just elements of us, and I'm just taking my favorite parts. And if it, at the end of the day, like my legacy is that I am the bridge between US and Japanese music, then so be it. But I'm just trying to be like the best version of myself I can be. Yeah. I can't think too much about legacy because I feel like, you know, you kind of like not saying like you're doing it for the wrong reasons, but you're not like, you know, you should just try to be like the most craziest artist. I record naked, like balls out and everything. Like the past 2 days in LA, they were dumb hot, so it was like really sticky, but nonetheless, I still got the verse down. But apart from that, like, of course, like new shit on the way. I don't get along with my band members. I don't like Khan. I like Dion a lot. That's about it. And I think the reason like I don't like Khan is because I think I also got to share Dion with him, and I don't like that. I'm very selfish. This is why I can't do like polyamory, because I would get jealous. Like even if it's like a whole situation where we all consent, I'm gonna feel like I'm getting cucked. You ever like go to a hotel room and there's that one chair on the corner, the cuck chair? That's how I feel right now with life. That's about it. New music on the way. Yeah, I'm dead. I don't like Oramaxing anymore. You know, I don't like being mysterious, you know, but I also hate social media. But yeah, I'm about to turn in some new music like starting next week. So I'm about to get really annoying. Like, fuck this Oramaxing shit. Everybody trying to be mysterious and shit. Like, come on, man. Like, everybody trying to act like they already made it and shit. Like, come on, let's struggle a little bit. Let's show people the struggle. You know, I'm fucking struggling here. I took a bus here. Like, they laughing in the back. I took a bus here. I took public transit. And we should fund more public transit. Yo, what's good? My name is Kazuo. You watching Deathless TV.